All right, we're gonna do a video outside today because it is so nice, and we've got Rocket, and we're gonna start working on his outdoor heel off leash, just using the remote collar. And show you very simple. You can practice this with your own dog, 5 minutes a day. They catch on pretty quick. All you need is your remote collar and a bag of treats. Good boy. And I'm just gonna walk off randomly, and I'm just gonna say heel. I'm gonna hold in that vibrate button until the dog gets lucky and gets next to me, and I'll turn it off and reward him for being next to me. He'll run off somewhere else. I'll hold the button in until he comes back to about where I want him. I let it off. I reward him for being there. You're gonna see how fast they catch on to when I say heel. That means come to my left hand side. Heel. Good. Good. Heel. Good. Heel. Heel. Good. So every time I'm saying heel, I'm holding that vibrate button in until he gets to where I want him, and then I'm letting the button off. So he learns how to turn it off, but he's also relating the word heel to where he needs to go to turn that vibration off by himself. Heel. Good. Heel. Heel. Good. Good. Heel. Good. Heel. 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 Good. So I'll even hold that button in if he's on my right hand side. Heel. Good. Good girl. Maggie. Good. Sit. Good. Sit. Down. Down. Good. Heel. Good boy. Hey! Knock it off. A little scrap there. That's how I handle those, though. Maggie. Maggie. Good. No, heel. So when we come to a stop, I don't want him to flare out and face me and sit down. I want him to sit down parallel with me here. Sit. Good. See how he keeps flaring out? Come here. Sit. Good. All that is repetition, and only rewarding him when he's in the position I want him. Heel. Good. You see it? Even if he's facing me, I'll lure him in and I'll take a step in to kind of help him out. So right now he's facing me, and I'll lure him back, step forward into a sit. Good. Good. Heel. No. Heel. So right there, Maggie was getting a little aggressive, trying to grab the treats out of my hands, and she got a little pop on the nose there. Come on, heel. Easy. All right. Good video. So like, a lot of things happened there. for instance, you saw the little scuffle. They must have been going for the same little piece of food that got dropped on the ground. That happens. But if you freak out and act like the sky's falling and the world's coming to an end, it'll just get worse. You notice she stopped as soon as she heard my voice, because she knows there'd be a come to Jesus meeting real soon if she kept going. Rocket's doing awesome. He's such a high, strong dog. It's hard for him to walk at a human pace. He really is doing amazing, fighting his urge to dart away and spin circles and go over there and go over here. So I was really impressed with him. I thought I was going to have to use the remote a lot more, being out here in the open. I've got chickens over there and dogs, and he's out here. He can run around free. But he did really good. And that's another thing. Like, you saw me, Maggie kind of getting it today. When I was giving them their food, she wasn't trying to bite my hand, but she was just too aggressive toward trying to grab the food, and it didn't feel good. So she got a pop on the nose. So you got to let your dogs know, if you got a dog that's like taking treats real hard to where it's hurting you, you got to put a stop to that. Whether you got to whack them on the nose a couple times to let them know that that's not going to fly. There's no nice way to stop that kind of behavior. You just got to be a little bit more of an asshole than they are. But they did great. And that's why you see when I have 9-10 dogs out here, I do have scuffles that happen. Of course, they're dogs. They're going to. But I never let them get bad. Like, all these dogs know who the boss is before they get their freedom. So when they're in the building and we're working one-on-one, even if it's just treat work, they still know I'm in charge of the situation just through the way I'm giving them treats, through my body language, through my tone of voice. I present myself as the boss to them without having to be, a hard authoritarian. So I'm not hitting them, I'm not beating them. It's just no different than if you meet a certain person and you can look at them and tell that they're not going to put up with anything, as opposed to when you meet someone and they give you a little limp handshake, you know that this person's a pushover. So you got to be the person that's not giving the limp handshake. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Toodles.